Hello, good people. Welcome to our live album reaction today. We have had a request. Well, I should just say we don't have a paid. No one's donated, so we'll go for a request that someone very familiar to us has left for us. It's a blast from the past on the Backstreet Gents channel. So let's have a look and see what it is. Brett doesn't know about this yet. I haven't told him. All top secret here. So, Brett, you should be able to see the screen. It's that man, Drum Master.
Oh, hello, Drum Master.
Hey guys, long time no see. I apologise for being gone for so long. I've been very busy with college. I was wondering if you guys can do a review to What No One's Thinking by AJR. This is their new EP that was just released, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So, Brett, can you see the Spotify page now?
I can indeed, yep.
So it's 5 songs, 17 minutes long. Just before we get into this, just to let you guys know that if you do have a request and you want it guaranteed, then the only way to do that is to donate to our channel. All the information can be found down below in the description. So, I know nothing about AJR. I've never heard of AJR, so there's no information from Drum Master what this album is about. Just no information at all. So, I'm going into this completely. Normally we say blind, but would deaf be a better word here?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we should say, yeah, going there deaf.
Going into it deaf. So what about you, Backstreet Brett? Is this, do you know anything about this, AJR?
No, like I said, it sounds like a electric company of some sort.
Right.
I've not heard of them at all. Drum Master's generally given us a bit of a range of stuff generally, but there was a period where, and looking at the album cover, where we went through that sort of, again, it's been sort of my cup of tea kind of thing. That kind of so much soft rock, but it's been easy listening to kind of music sort of thing. There was a period of, and just looking at the album cover, generally because it's got that kind of feel to it there. But as we also know, is never judge a book by a cover as well. Yeah, either way, I've enjoyed a few of his requests, so looking forward to what's in store.
Okay. So let's go into it then. Here we go. Brett, we're looking out for number 2, a dog song for you. You've got a dog, so you might like that one. The first song, anyway, is The Plane That Never Lands. Ready for it?
Yeah, let's go.
Let me know if you can hear.
I wish this plane would never land. Let's take another lap around if we can. I could watch every shitty movie known to man. Oh, ain't this grand? I pray this flight don't end. I hope my taxi never comes. I'm fine to wait in line with all my heavy stuff. I'll deal with every stranger asking where I'm from. I hate small talk, but I'll stand here all night long. This elevator breaks. Might accidentally hit the emergency brake. Hit every when I get home. I'd love to see you, but I kinda sorta don't. Cause if my airplane never lands, if my taxi never comes, if the elevator breaks, if you're asleep when I get home, you won't have to say out loud what I know I'm gonna hear. You don't really want to marry me, do you, dear? Do you, dear? So can I stay here in the air? Can I stay here in the air? Let's just stay a while up here. Let's just stay a while up here. Let's just stay a while up here.
Yeah, so see, we said didn't know what to expect coming into this. So I really like that song. That was really good. We say a lot about how we're not very good at listening to meanings of songs, but I think this was quite easy to follow. And I quite enjoyed listening to the lyrics. So it's quite, yeah, lyrics-wise, it's quite interesting. It was only really one little part where it kind of, I guess, made it clear what it was about when he said, I know what you're going to say, you don't want to marry me. So that was only mentioned once. So I guess that's why he wants to, like, doesn't want his plane to land. He wants to, or whatever, or something to break down so he doesn't have to hear that, maybe. So yeah, I don't normally talk much about the lyrics because I don't normally understand the lyrics, still can't pick up on them. But I did pick up on them there. I'm still not exactly sure what it was about, but that's what I'm thinking. But as for the actual music, yeah, I only like the music, the actual instrumentals. It just felt very nice and soft and relaxing, and felt kind of like a little bit like country music. The actual instrumentals itself, but the actual singing was nothing like country music. So it wasn't, not saying it wasn't a country song at all, but it just had a little bit of a feel of it just from the instrumentals. And yeah, I don't know, I like that. It just felt just really nice to listen to. Really just a nice, pleasant song. A little bit, I suppose, lyrics wise, felt a little bit not hard to take seriously in a way, but then maybe as the song went on, maybe I did start to get as I said, that kind of meaning of it, whereas at first I think just felt a bit comical, but like I say, maybe it didn't have a serious meaning to it after all. So yeah, really good start, really enjoyed that, very good. What about you?
Yes, I know you use the word quite a lot. And I don't always like using it, but I tend to use this phrase a lot for this type of music. But a nice song, and I don't mean that in a negative way at all. So it's just very easy to listen to, very, very nice. Yeah, I found actually the song and the lyrics initially at the time. Yeah, you said like almost comedy like. I was thinking more like kids, like a kids song, so like a kids storytelling type thing. Impressive, yeah, you picked up more on the lyrics than I did, but I definitely got the kind of feeling it was trying to give, whether I didn't pick up as well as you did from there. And I do agree with the point you said about sort of the country music. I think clearly when we had that sort of bit with the harmonica sort of playing, that definitely gave it that sort of country feel to it. But I feel like this is like one of those songs that goes sort of like at the end of an album to sort of finish it down a little bit. You know, felt just very relaxed, just nice. I don't know how many people on this. It sounds like a guy and a guitar, just nicely played, nicely sung. It's one of those songs it's hard to dislike. Nothing really wrong with it at all. But I definitely like the sound and feel to it as well. So I'd be interested, yeah, if this is the theme we're going to have with this particular EP, or if this is just a one-off.
Yeah. So let's move on to a dog song.
left home for work with your bag. I wasn't sure that you'd ever come back, and I guess I fucked up 'cause you came home so sad. Okay, I'll never piss on the carpet again. Now we spend all our nights in your car, and I fall asleep while I'm hearing you talk about second opinions and nurses and charts. I'm not sure what that means, so I slowly doze off. Can we pause right here, right now? While everyone I love is still in my house, no one's calling the cops 'cause we're fighting too loud. Can it stay like this right here, right now? Can we stay like this right here, right now? We don't move again. They lost half my shit, those dumb moving men. And where did your dad go? Did they also lose him? Well, I found you this stick, I hope that it helps, 'cause the people that love you can disappear too. And sometimes goodbye doesn't mean be back soon, but I'm here forever, man, don't look so blue. 'Cause wherever you're going, I'm going too. Can we pause right here, right now? While everyone I love is still in my house, no one's calling the cops 'cause we're fighting too loud. Can it stay like this right here, right now? Can we stay like this right here, right now? Last night I found you staring at the ceiling, alone in your room. Though I don't know what it is you're going through, buddy, wherever you're going, I'm going too. Buddy, wherever you're going, I'm going too.
Right, let's go straight over to the certified music expert. Brett, take it away.
I feel like not just a music person, this one here, the resident dog owner as well. Wow, I really love that song. That was really, really good. Again, very similar to the first one in terms of its niceness and easy listening to and clear spoken, not necessarily clear in the sense of the meaning of the lyrics, but clear as in you can hear what's being said. Yeah, so my take on it, and I know it seems really obvious from the title being a dog song, but what obviously I really like with that one, it's obviously been meant to be sung from the dog's perspective, which I think is a really interesting take on it. And maybe because I have a dog, I sort of got it and felt for it on there. I mean, it became obvious when it talked about, and I didn't realise there was explicits on these songs. I don't remember it in the first song hearing it, but having it on the second one, talking about pissing on the carpet, which I kind of wish maybe that particular line was at the end of the song, because otherwise you could have perceived it from either perspective, but that made it really obvious that was from a dog's point of view. So it'd be nice to hear it at the end and then realise, oh, actually it's the other way. It's not the person thinking about the dog, it's the dog thinking about their human or humans. So yeah, I really like that twist on it. So I think if it was at the end, it'd be nice to work that out and then go to re-listen to it again and hear it from a different perspective. Yeah, that's definitely going onto a playlist. I'll say that straight away. Yeah, just a nice, simple, fun, nice, with a nice little twist. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, so I think like the first song, there's definitely similarities there. I'd say if the first song was more country like, this was a little bit more Irish music like, slightly. Just again, it's just
So
in
I
terms
didn't.
of
Yeah.
the actual music itself, the instrumentals. So yeah, I picked up very quickly. I think it was actually when it said pissing on the floor. That came very early on. That's when I realised, okay, so this is from the dog's perspective, like the dog is singing. So again, like the first song, I liked it because it was just nice, calm, nice music, sounded very nice. The only thing I would maybe criticise a little bit is the lyrics themselves. Like, I think when you're singing, like pretending to be the dog, you could really play on emotions, and I don't think it did that. I didn't feel like, I don't know, emotions. Like, it could have been more. I don't know. Somehow with the lyrics, could have been more touching. Somehow, it always could have like brought a tear to your eye. I don't know. Not really sure how to explain what I mean by that. But when I was listening to the lyrics, I didn't really. It's hard to explain. It didn't really mean that much. Really, it was about something like "I'll be with you wherever you go." I don't know, and all that. It's just could have been more played more on the heart more somehow, I think. But still a good song. Okay, so we move on to the third track, which is Betty.
Shit together. Now you wanna break, 'cause I'm not ready for forever. I wonder if you hate me. I bet I hate me more. Or trust me, I'd give anything to tell you that I'm sure. I don't wanna lose you, I'm just thinking out loud. So could you call me back? Hello, hello, I'm trying to work this out. I know your friends say when you know, I just don't know right now. So could you call me back? Hello, hello, I'm trying to work this out. I know your friends say when you know, I just don't know right now. I really hope you're on my side. I really hope you get it. Next time you see your folks at dinner, just ask your mom to please stop pointing at your finger. I know she calls me son now. Your dad, he calls me kid. I'm sorry, I'm not man enough to face them both like this. Don't read my last 2 messages, I barely slept an hour. So could you call me back? Hello, hello, I'm trying to work this out. I know your friends say when you know, I just don't know right now. Or could you give me just a year or so? I'll straighten out my head. I know your friends say when you know, so maybe I'll know that. I really hope you're on my side. I really hope you get it. I really hope you're on my side. I really hope you get it.
Okay. Yeah, I thought this song was quite different to the first two. If we talked about some similarities with the first two, as sort of kind of being quite nice songs, especially the first song. I don't think this one had that sort of nice song feel to it, and I think this song had a bit more power to it, a bit more sort of oomph. I suppose a more, as you could say, more of a catchy chorus, I guess. And yeah, just a different type of song. The lyrics were still fairly clear though. I'd say I probably didn't like this song maybe as much as the previous two, but it was nothing wrong with it. It was still okay. But I don't know, fairly average. Didn't really do it for me. But then again, it wasn't a song that I disliked either. I could happily listen to it again. So yeah, just a bit kind of in the middle with this one. What about you, Backstreet Brett?
Yeah, and this is when we talk about sort of nice songs. I think the reason I use that terminology is because it's more on the flip side. It's more got nothing really negative to sort of say about it. It's hard to dislike it. Yes, you could have more oomph to it. You could have it. It becomes a whole totally different song. But in terms of its song itself, there's nothing much to really dislike about it. Definitely more poppier and more catchier than the previous. But as I said, it's close to being more what I'd call maybe like the top 40 hit from an album or an EP. It's got more that could be in the charts in comparison to the others, but still would be missing something. But yeah, as you said, the main thing is we're picking up, and for both of us, I think, yeah, picking up on sort of the lyrics again could be totally wrong. Of this one wants to potentially marry this particular Betty. Is not quite ready yet and wants her to kind of wait. So the reason I'm saying that is because I'm interested whether if this is an EP meant to be together, and is this now a continuation of the story that's been going on, or is it going backwards? And maybe this girl from the first song that broke his heart in the end because maybe she didn't wait long enough. I don't know. That's what I'm quite enjoying about is this whole sort of I'm starting to think and look at a bigger picture of it, which I think is always good from an album or EP, to be honest.
Okay, very good. So that means we can move on now to the penultimate track, which is I'm Sorry You Went Crazy.
Fucking
I can.
Okay. Backstreet Brett. Go for it.
Oh, right. Well, I don't know where to begin with this one here, so apologies for. I mean, I waffle most of the time, but I feel like this might be a waffly one. First thing that hands off, I really enjoyed that song. Again, going back to maybe like the first couple of songs that sort of softly kind of sung, focus on the lyrics, and on a nice song, hard to dislike and all that there. What I found really interesting with that is that on one side of it, listening to it and picking up with the lyrics, would be perceived as not so much like a parody song, but a light-hearted song. There's sort of light-hearted elements to it, not the deep, but I think when you look deeper into it and really probably read down into some of the lyrics and what's being said and stuff, it's a really, really sad, depressing song. And yeah, evokes really strange emotions from that, really. And again, thinking of like the bigger picture of the EP, is this now Betty person, or is this again maybe from the first one? Now I'm thinking, actually, is it talking about the dog? Who knows? Yeah, really, talking about like you're just very good at trying to look happy when there's a reason, and like using the terms like made you crazy. It's good, and they're going through a lot of things to make him do that. So yeah, really mixed emotion type song, but as a whole, really enjoyed listening to that in lots of different ways.
Yeah, so I'm with you on this, and it's not just this song; it's like the album as a whole. I'm getting like, is it Weird Al Yankovic, that kind of parody guy? I'm getting that kind of vibe with this. Like, it's like I can't take these songs seriously. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's throwing in a few swear words here and there. Maybe it's his singing voice. But like you said, it's like it kind of felt like a parody to me, like a sort of joke song in a way. But yet at the same time, I was like, well, maybe it's kind of like quite a serious song, and like you were saying there, and it is actually a sad song. So it's not a criticism. I think it's just this style, isn't it? It's just, I don't know, just struggling to sort of take it seriously. Just seems has a sort of parody kind of feel to it. All of these songs so far, like the dog speaking and stuff, and but yeah, it sounds like there is quite a deep meaning to this. So yeah, quite an interesting one. And again, yeah, I think this is sort of more along the lines of the first two songs, in that sort of nice song feel, nice music. But yeah, just very sort of thinking about just in my head, I'm thinking just can't take it seriously for some reason. It's not quite because of the style of it. Okay, so we move on to the last track, which is quite a long one, The Big Goodbye. Okay.
Big finale.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, well, here we go again. 525, really give me 30, make it 30, really give me 30, really give me 35, I make it 40, really give me 40, really give me 45, I make it 50, really make me 525, really give me 30, make it 30, really give me 40, really give me 45, 525, really give me 30, make it 30, really give me 40, really give me 45, 525, really give me 30, make it 30, really give me 40, really give me 45.
I wrote a so happy I could cry. If this is what a happy end looks like, someone tell me why I'm all in my head, why you're all on my mind, why it feels like my friends are leaving me behind, why I miss all the shit I've seen a million times. No, don't look back, just drive. Someone tell me why my town feels like home for the first time in years. What I need to be known, they fucking know me here, but it could be a movie with a feel good end. Oh God, I hope it is. Then my whole life could sound like this.
525, really give me 30, make it 30, really give me 40, really give me 45. 525, really give me 30, make it 30.
Just make it sound like this. Oh, wish I could take you where I'm heading. Yes, I can FaceTime into all of your weddings, and I'll be on your TV so you won't forget me. You won't forget me, right? Oh, then tell me why I'm all in my head, why you're all on my mind, why it feels like my friends are leaving me behind, why I miss all the shit I've seen a million times. No, don't look back, just drive. Someone tell me why my town feels like home for the first time in years. What I need to be known, they fucking know me here, but it could be a movie with a feel good end. Oh God, I hope it is. Then my whole life could sound like this. Don't turn around, kid, you know what you're doing. Tell us about it at the 10-year reunion. We'll all be here, kid, saying we knew ya. Hope you can make it to the 10-year reunion. Hope you can make it to the 10-year reunion. Just make it sound like this. You can make it to the 10-year reunion. Alright then. Just make it sound like this.
525, really give me 30, make it 30, really give me 40, really give me 45. 525, really give me 30, make it 30, really give me 40, really give me 45.
525, really give me 30, make it 30, really give me 40, really give me 45. 525, really give me 30, make it 30.
Just make it sound like this. Just make it sound like this. And someday I'll sing about the shit I did and not the shit I'll miss. Then my whole life can sound like this.
Wowzers. Okay. So, Brett, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that was different to the other songs. Might sound a bit strange, but always sort of like I felt a sort of hip hop feel to it, at least in terms of like the sound of it, the music itself. I don't know why. It's a bit more of just a different kind of vibe to it. I did particularly like that 35 million, whatever it has, 25 million. I thought that was pretty cool. Did quite like that bit. I thought that worked very well. So yeah, obviously a different type, completely different type of song, much longer as well. And yeah, not sure where I stand with this. I was trying to be very lyric focused, really trying to pick up on the lyrics, because up to that point, the lyrics had been quite clear to follow. But I have to be honest, he did kind of lose me. I didn't really get the song. I thought like it's going to be like a big goodbye to the woman, because that had been a theme throughout the album, but I didn't really hear anything about that. At the beginning, he was talking about the end of his career, nobody turning up for his shows, so I thought, is it about that? Then I thought, is it something more sinister, like he's going to commit suicide? I don't know. It was just, didn't really pick up on the meaning of the song there. So yeah, I quite liked it. I wouldn't say like it wouldn't be like on a playlist for me. Maybe I just wish I'd understood the meaning of the song a bit more. But there was quite a bit going on there, different parts of the song. And like I say, something about it gave it more of a sort of slight hip-hop feel to it, even though there was actually no rapping or sort of hip-hop stuff going on, but just the sort of the feel of it felt quite different. A bit more urban, maybe we could use in some ways. And I think as well we heard more actual singing as well from the singer, whereas he'd been doing quite a lot of sort of speaking type of singing. Whereas in this song we definitely heard more of an actual sort of traditional type of singing, I guess. So yeah, not bad. What about you, Backstreet? Brett, how did you find it?
All got kind of sort of musical theatre feel to it parts, and then there's definitely some really good high production levels in other parts as well. Did I sense there was a female singer at some point doing some vocals, harmonizing, singing, but I don't know what the term is there. But yeah, I like the urban sort of, definitely that sort of hip hop without the rap. I wrote a band down who we have reacted to not for a long time, and I can't remember which drum master who said it. Do you remember 21 Pilots? They kind of had this sort of pop, hip hop, bit unusual, and it's not exactly like that, but that same kind of nicely sung hip hop with rap style in a pop way. I think they had a bit more about them. Then this feels a bit more low key, I would say. Yeah, I didn't dislike it, but like you, yeah, wouldn't rush to put it onto a playlist. And as you were saying, yeah, the lyrics. That's because I was also concentrating because I thought like, yeah, there could be big stories going on. And yeah, I also lost it. I was thinking more down the sort of the career route, and was looking back at the start, how it leaving people behind or coming to the end of it. But like I said, it did lose it a little bit there. But yeah, really enjoyed the production level. I liked the difference the song brought as well. Having something a little bit different from that there. And yeah, otherwise not a lot to sort of dislike about it, apart from, as you said, be good to probably know, but that's probably down to us, understand the what the song was about, to maybe pick up that down a little bit more.
Okay, so do you want to sum up?
I'll do my best. So I was just thinking about it as well, and again, I'm not very good with accents, but I think this is an American or Canadian, North American artist of some sort. And again, could be wrong, but the reason I'm saying that is because going back to what between us talking about, like sort of parody and a bit of sort of maybe could have put more emotions in certain things. I think there was emotion to it, but what I was going to go, but it's a very British kind of thing. I can imagine it's a British person who would, because we're not as British people maybe sort of as out there as we could be in comparison to American. It's very subtle kind of thing, and that's what I think I really liked about the album. It's all just very nicely done, even though there could be some really deep, darker emotions, meanings and so on, but it's done in such a light-hearted, well, it's not a light-hearted way, but a bit more almost parody-like, a bit more show a braver face when actually it's being nice about it, and it's the whole album from there. But a very short album, like I said, I'll be comfortable where I'm looking at maybe 2 songs I would happily put on, one for definite. And yeah, it would make me intrigued to know if they've got other stuff, what they're about, what he's about, just anything. there. So overall, I think really, and I think an album replay makes me and you sort of think and look at a bigger picture rather than just hearing the songs itself. I think is always a plus, really, um, in my eyes. So yeah, big thumbs up for me on this.
Yeah, I think as soon as we stop the recording, we'll have a quick look together to see a little bit who AJR are, what they're about. Yeah, so for me, yeah, I enjoyed this album. Obviously, came into it completely deaf, as we said earlier. Didn't know anything about it at all. So the fact that I did enjoy it is a really good thing. I wouldn't say there was any songs on there I'm going to put on a playlist. So there wasn't a song that I really loved or anything like that. But I thought they were, good. We had five good solid songs on there. Yeah, nice music. Unusual, I suppose, sort of style of singing, like we said, and the lyrics gave it that kind of like, I used the word comical feel earlier in the first song. Then now I'm thinking parody. There's something about it that maybe just makes it a little bit difficult to take seriously, even though there may be very deep meanings in these songs. Again, it's not a criticism. It's just a style, I think. And yeah, just enjoyed it. And it's not very often that there's where I'm sort of really hooked on trying to understand the lyrics, because you're usually so far away from it, just don't pick up on lyrics at all. But with this album, I really, for the most part, I could sort of follow along with it, which I liked. Although it's always difficult to then, even if you pick up all the lyrics, it's still difficult to really understand, because songs are so often like not in that direct meaning, it's like there's a different meaning to it. But yeah, so I enjoyed that. It was good. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. So guys, thank you for watching and listening to our reaction, and we hope to see you again soon for the next one. Take care. Goodbye.